What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Print and Gang Investments, back with another video. Sorry for the few day absence. I just been busier at work, but I'm gonna work out a schedule so I can start getting videos out to you guys more consistently. But anyway, since the last time, Palantir rolled up to some new all-time highs, pulled back. So as the time is recording, we down like 500, maybe 1,000 since y'all last seen me. You know what I'm saying? Palantir dipped. We did buy a little bit of the dip. I'm gonna show you the position I bought today and where my mind's at in this market right now. So at the time of this recording, Palantir is back down to 180. We had hit as high as like 189, I believe, and we're doing a pullback. They've been getting some jobs data. They're trying to pressure Jerome Powell to cut. We definitely want them to cut because that's gonna make our stocks ride, even though it's gonna be real world implications. But they're saying the job market is a problem, and I know because I be feeling it in the real world. I be grinding, but it is tough out here. I don't know if I be straight without this market. But anyway, so yeah, Palantir's down since the last time it was recording. We probably bought like a share of Palantir. Calls is down right now, but we did add to this December call. We bought one of those on the dip today. We got close to the bottom because we bought it for 440 and it's trading at 440 right now. So that's pretty good, man. As far as the other positions, I'm just letting them ride. We still got Oklo, Nvidia. I need to add the Nebis. I want to add the IBM. I love Robinhood. I definitely need to be adding the Robinhood. But right now, I'm still taking it slow because we're still at the top of the bull market. I want to see if some more catalysts come in, like this one, something that could possibly knock it lower. Because if you know anything about the market, August and September are historically the worst 2 months of the year. We haven't seen none of that yet. So they're saying we could keep riding. The bull market could continue. But just to be cautious, we on our P's and Q's, man. We out here watching everything, man. We did add to the grab calls since I last seen y'all. So I got 5 grab calls at this point for January 2027. Now, we don't expect them to pay out anytime soon because the market's not rewarding grab yet. But I do see the growth. I do see the bull case. They are holding it down in their field. So we're going to be holding on to these grab calls for a while. Probably be doing a little more DD on that. Might even do a video, explaining the thesis on that. But that's about where we at with the positions. This little $5 worth of CoreWeave I bought is getting spanked down 46%. That's why, riskier stocks, you don't go as crazy in them. I might actually add to it. I'm gonna do some DD and check what's going on with CoreWeave, because what I'm noticing, the difference between CoreWeave and Nebius is different. It's like CoreWeave started going crazy, but at this point Nebius is the one giving all the gains, man. Still got Walmart, Vistra, the SPY, got some old calls left over, old Venture Global calls, Tesla calls. I did make like 100% on those back in the past, tried to roll them. As y'all see, the rolls did not work, man. Tesla's at 334. I need to get back to adding them a Tesla position. We took some gains on that when we took them 10 bands worth of gains. But let's go over some charts. Let's look at these markets. Let's do what we do. So today, like I say, the QQQ was flat. The SPY was flat. Palantir was down 1.8. Nvidia was flat. Tesla was down 1. So all the stocks, well, Amazon was up 2.8. Robinhood did a little 2%. Most of the stocks were kind of flat, up a little, down a little. It was just one of them boring days in the market to test your patience, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what happens tomorrow, man, but I don't see necessarily the bear case yet. We still got Nvidia earnings coming up, and I still want to hear Walmart and Target, because we need to hear, like, the big retailers, because that's going to give us consumer sentiment, let us know if we're bullish, bearish. Not even that, more of how the consumer's doing. Is the consumer bullish or bearish, I would say. But anyway, let's look at a few of these charts. We're going to start off with the Palantir chart. So today, let's go to the daily. Let's get to the daily. All right. So we failed through this one fair value gap. This is where I bought. I don't think it was 179. It was closer to 180. So if we go up, I should be good. I took it because I waited till they broke this first fair value gap, but we do got sort of EMA here for support, and there's another fair value gap there. If this one gets broken, my call is going to get hit up. But the next zone would be that 170 area. That 170 all the way down to that 158 would be a crazy buy zone, as long as this bull market continues. I would love to buy there. That would be our earnings dip. I mean, our earnings gap up. I don't know if we're going to go back down there. We probably need some sort of macro to go back down there. But with the earnings report Palantir just released, if they give us any pre-earnings prices, I would love that. That's damn near free bands in my book. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I'm at with Palantir. We'll see if they bounce. If not, we'll be looking for the next pullback. Let's look at HIMS, because they've been getting spanked out there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, ever since that news came out with the, I forget which company was it, Novo Nordisk, if I'm not mistaken, with HIMS, accusing them of less than, unscrupulous business practices. Let's just say that. They've been getting hit up. That's why I don't really put them on the list as high as like Hood and Palantir, because those got bigger moats. HIMS, it's a pharmaceutical company, so you know those are always rocky. I rarely trade pharmaceutical companies. HIMS is kind of an exception to that. But if anyone's interested in HIMS, this is a very interesting bounce zone right here. We are at the bottom of an order block. We bounced last time we were down here, as y'all could see. We could get pushed below here, but if you're interested in HIMS, this might actually be a good point. Now, if we get more bad macro news and HIMS comes out with more news, you're going to get hit up again. But if you're into HIMS and you like the thesis, either here or down here, this 41, 46 area by this EMA will probably be your best bet, you know, on a longer term chart. So that's where I think of HIMS. And I also want to look at Google, because Google has not been getting a lot of love, but a lot of institutions are starting to show love to Google, because everybody's saying Google's going to get blown out by ChatGPT. Everybody says Google's going to get blown out by AI. And as someone who's been using AI from the beginning, I understand their fears, but as much as I love ChatGPT and Perplexity, I'm still using Google. Not as much as I used to, but I'm still using it pretty heavy. They got Gemini, they got VO3, they got Waymo. So I don't see how they just go into the dirt. And Wall Street might be saying the same thing. So it looks like their low was this 170 area. They bounced up to this 200 area, and that's a good deal on Google. I'm pretty sure that's not all-time highs. Let me check. Let's scroll out to make sure. Let's see. I want to go to the monthly. Oh my God, that is all-time highs at Google? For real? For real? Okay. Look like Google has recovered. Looks like Google recovered from the lows. Now, can they finally break out is the question there. So let's go back to the daily. Let's go back to the daily. So with Google up here, got a strong high up here from that last resistance point. If we could break this, it could be finally off to the races for Google. So anyone who played this up, they're doing their thing. Pullbacks. I'm skipping the first fair value gap, this 199. If it were to go to like 194 to this like 189 range, I would give it my first shot there. And if it pulled back all the way in 180, it's a good buy. But whatever macro would cause Google to pull back to 180 after barely breaking out all year, you're in for a long battle, man. And speaking of long battles, I haven't opened up the calls on this stock yet. I talked about it earlier, but I've been doing some research, and it might be time. United Health, man. And it's a risky one, because I know the CEO got popped in the head. They've been getting accused of fraud. They've been, what else they saying? They're under investigation. They've been getting their money by denying claims. But the DD is coming in extremely strong on this one. Based on the valuation of the stock is just extremely undervalued at this rate. I'm not going to say it trades at cash. I would have to go double check and make sure. But the stock's extremely cheap. Everybody who's doing the research on it said this thing could do more than double easily. We're advised, I would advise people to go shares or like long-term options 2027, because they've got a lot, and I mean a lot of headwinds. They got the investigations to get through. They got the consumer sentiment. They got the situation with the CEO. But with that being said, the old CEO came out of retirement to hop down because the shares was just too cheap. Wall Street's been buying this one hand over fist. It looks like the bottom might have been at 230 something last week. So we've rolled from 230 something all the way up to 270 something. So I'm actually thinking about buying some 2027 calls on this one. I haven't done it yet. I want to see if we get a pullback. I'm gonna watch it for a few more days. But oh my god, what did they do after hours? Post market, they're 293. So I just seen this live with y'all. Looks like I should have bought my calls today. It ain't gonna be no pullback. Something has happened after hours. I will check on it and give y'all an update. But this is what we talking about. Yeah, United Health just shot up to 293. Damn, I should have bought that today. That hurt. That hurt. I was trying to be patient. I should not have been patient on that. I'm gonna get back to y'all on that actually. So if they open up there, that is extremely good for them. Yeah, like I said, y'all might want to check this United Health out. The whole Wall Street's buying it. A lot of people have been doing a lot of research on it, and it looks like they're breaking out right now. I'm gonna get back to y'all. I'm gonna go do some research on this one, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm out.